Hello and thank you so much for joining us for this week's episode of the program. It's Lens on Maritime, for bringing to you the top news happening in the maritime sector. My name is Bronson, one of your hosts, and I must tell you, of course, the program is well loaded this week to your viewing pleasure. Now, there are lots of things happening in the maritime sector. Ndlea took its sensation quest to end drug abuse to Snake Island. We'll bring that to you later on the program. And of course, the Anarcha crisis still making headlines as far as the maritime sector is concerned. But first, let's take a very quick break. I'll come back to serve you all the actions. Don't go away.
At International Supply Chain Systems Limited, ISCS, we provide our clients with customized import-export services to meet their unique needs.
We understand that timeliness is key to saving from damage.
That's why we have a team of professionals to assist you with proper paperwork for efficient customs clearing.
Our services include cargo clearing and consolidation shipping, cargo warehousing and storage, general import and consultancy.
Come talk to us today at 7A Ibikunle Akintoye Street, Apapa, Lagos. You can call us on 081-6227-1120, 081-2763-3510, or you can send us an email, info@iscslimited.com. For more information, visit our website, www.iscslimited.com. ISCS, more than logistics.
Welcome back. Now, the maritime community never go to bed, and the news break in every hour, every minute, and even every second. And here are the stories that made the headlines during the week.
The War Against Drug Abuse Water initiative of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Ndlea, intensifies as Sincan Command of the agency took the water awareness campaign to Igbo community, Snake Island, Lagos. There have been concerns that some islands within the community are used as transit shipment points for drug barons who move drugs from Ghana and other West African countries. Commander of Narcotics Ndlea Tinkan Command, Commander Mohammed Aminu Abubakar, in his remarks, says the war against drug abuse and importation requires collaboration with traditional rulers, local chiefs, youths, and every member of the community, especially in area of information sharing.
We must partner with you, partner with the Bali, his high chiefs, the other opinion leaders in our own society who are concerned, and the youth group, in order to understand the nuances of this dangerous menace in our own society. This place as an island, one way or the other, is an isolated place away from the main community of Lagos State. And from the experience, we know that there are some barons who are running drugs, distant syndicates, from Nigeria to Ghana, Ghana back to Nigeria. And from the experience, we know they are using some of the islands with the people. Don't mistake their own benevolence as a generosity, because the cargo they are holding is dangerous to all of us.
Some members of the community expressed concerns over the revelation of their identity after sharing information with the Ndlea. But Malam Ashiru Abdullahi, who is in charge of the operation and enforcement of Ndlea Tinkan Command, assure all residents that any information shared with the agency will be acted upon in confidential.
We employ all of you to assist the government in waging this drug war. And just like the commander has said, if you notice any bad egg among you, you can even report the person to us. We can come and arrest the person. The last time we came here, I think some of you complained that once you tell police and police come and arrest the person, in fact, that very day you will see him out. But I assure you, if we arrest the person, you will not see him for a very, very long time. Person that you want to report to us, you can call the number and tell us that this so thing is happening so place, and we assure you that we are coming to arrest the person.
There is a coping mechanisms for all this, that they can be advised how to go about it. But the people who are peddling the drugs, they are selling. So they are the people who are profiting from the business of this thing, either manufacturing, producing, or selling the drugs in our own society. They are the people who are after, and they are the people who said, you should partner with us. If you have information, it will be in confidence. Nobody expects you to even say your name. You tell us in confidence. Then we look for those people and we make sure that they belong to the place where they are supposed to be. That is in jail. So it's just as simple as that.
The community leader, Bale Adams Latif Oluwo, assured Ndlea of the community's support.
Our community here. First and foremost, pertaining to the drug of a thing, although we have a lot of problems pertaining it. So bringing down this opportunity down here, we really appreciate it. And God will continue being with you people. And what I would like to say is that whenever we call people, maybe we see somebody or someone that is in drug abuse or drug accusation, we would like you people to attend to us accordingly.
After a successful sensitization program, it was time to cross back to our various offices. Maritime stakeholders have dismissed allegation of extortion leveled against CG Strike Force Zone A and Federal Operation Unit of the Nigerian Customs Service made by some maritime stakeholders. National Chairman 100% Compliance Team of the National Association of Government Approved Freight Forwarders, Nagaf Ibrahim Tanko, and National Coordinator Fred Ajuze in a chat with journalists blamed shippers and freight forwarders for being on the wrong side of the law. They said that if importers were declaring their cargo correctly, those units of customs won't have any job to do.
Madam, the answer to your question is no. But you remember when we started this campaign about this compliance thing of a thing. Remember, we are not the one that insists of complying. It's Nigerian custom, in fact, government, they are the people that are accusing us that we are not complying directly with the freight forwarders, that we are not complying. That is the main reason why NAGAP decided to form this compliance team of NAGAP. Remember, today we are 2 years plus now. We started from the importers. Those are the people that we relate directly. Those are our customers. Please, we spent 6 months. Please try and do the right thing. And this is the benefit of doing the right thing. And this is the danger of doing the wrong thing. A lot of people lose their containers because they refuse to do the right thing. What is the right thing? Declare what we have. I'm having 1,000 pieces of generator. Classify it correctly. Examine your container. You have 1,000 generator and you have classified it correctly. Then you pay your duty. Whether 1 million people are on the road, did that concern you? The answer is no. Give me your document. You give me your document. They have found 1,000 pieces of generator. No, I want to examine these containers. No problem, sir. Take it to what do they call it? FOU. They examine the container and see 1,000 pieces of generator. Are they going to give you another DN? The answer is no. You can sue them to court. Do we do the right thing ourselves?
In terms of customs officers indicting them, being starting money from freight forwarders. And this is what we were preaching about to freight forwarders, to be compliant. If you are compliant and you are doing the right thing, will anybody have any right to come and extort money from you? And if you see anybody, any freight forwarder that is complaining, that means it's not compliant. So this is where we come in. So anybody can come up to accuse anybody in terms of doing the things that is doing because of it's not compliant. And the 100% compliance of NAGAF always frown to freight forwarders who are not doing the right thing. Anyway,
They also called on shippers to at all time make honest declaration to the Nigerian Customs Service rather than play the blame game.
The issue there is that, madam, we need to do the right thing. Whether we like it or not, we can't continue this way. That is just the truth about it. We can't continue this way. They should stop blackmailing people that are ready to do the work.
The Vice Chairman, Board of Trustees of Association of Nigeria Licensed Customs Agents, ANALCA, Dr. Ozo Chukwura, said the board has resolved to implement various court judgments on the crisis rocking the association. It will be recalled that Corporate Affairs Commission on 3rd of March 2020 withdrew the certificate issued to the Taiwo Mustafa-led Board of Trustees, citing that, as at the time of registration, there was a matter pending in the Federal High Court bordering on the appointment of the said trustees. Ozo Chukwura, in a chat with journalists after meeting with the board, spoke against the backdrop of the locking up of the secretariat by a faction of the association last week and insisted that the law must take its full course.
The board started this case. It's not the board and the NECOM. Within themselves, one of our past board members went to court, and they have a judgment. I have the judgment here in Aikawa Court. And this judgment is very explicit, very clear. I will give it to the board, to the press, to please confirm this judgment. Maybe I'll read out one or two things in this judgment. That our president was genuinely and specifically warned by the judge not to recognize Mustafa, who happens to be the third defendant on this case, as a member of the board and as a board chairman. It's in this judgment, verifiable. It's a certified true copy. And we keep playing games on this. Today, Mustafa is going around since this judgment was given, parading himself as a board chairman, contrary to this judgment. They have not appealed this judgment up to date. We have another judgment at Ibadan, confirming that this present board is the authentic board. We have so many judgments, but we're not using this judgment because we're one family. We just receive it, we keep talking to them, but it's like the matter has gotten out of hand. We have no other choice than to have a meeting, and the board has resolved with very few things we want to do. Our board has resolved to implement all judge cases. We will pursue and let the court implement all the judgments they have given to us. If there's any contempt of court, I'm sorry. The court will tell us if these judgments were not genuine or not.
On his part, National Vice President Kayode Farinto faulted the security authorities for taking sides in the matter.
So when we even had meeting with the CP, they agreed to it eventually. The problem we have is that these people are very, very infinitesimal in number. But because They are Lilliputians who is always standing on the shoulder of the giant, and the giant is the police, and the police is the Commissioner of Police Lagos. It's culpable in this area. It's very, very culpable because you need to explain to the whole world why is it that you are always holding one person's hand, allowing the other person to slap or pummel the other party. It's not done in police and everywhere in the world.
Fariso also called on members of the association to remain in unity and obey government regulations in the port. Brownson Uwana for Nigeria Maritime TV.
All right, take a very quick break now. When we come back, more stories to come. Don't go away.
At International Supply Chain Systems Limited, ISCS, we provide our clients with customized import-export services to meet their unique needs.
We understand that timeliness is key to saving from demurrage.
That's why we have a team of professionals to assist you with proper paperwork for efficient customs clearing.
Our services include cargo clearing and consolidation shipping, cargo warehousing and storage, general import and consultancy.
Come talk to us today at 7A Ibikunle Akintoye Street, Apapa, Lagos. You can call us on 081-6227-1120, 081-2763-3510, or you can send us an email, info@iscslimited.com. For more information, visit our website, www.iscslimited.com. ISCS, more than logistics.
Do you want your cargo cleared as fast as possible? At Maritime Global Food Limited, we are experts in import, export, and customs brokerage. Visit us today at number 1/3 Creek Road, Apapa, Lagos, or call 080-306-35769 or 070-270-31487. You can also email us at matixglobal23@yahoo.com. Maritime Global Food Limited. Proudly Nigerian, proudly global.
Maritime experts have called on the general public to be security conscious as we get into the Ember months. This call was made at People's Forum Magazine 13th Anniversary Lecture theme, Economic Implication of Nigeria's Security Challenges. Publisher of the magazine, Tunde Ojodu, and other dignitaries in their keynote address cite insecurity as one of the primary causes of Nigeria's dwindling economy.
The precarious security situation seems to have defied all solutions. Aside the known groups like Boko Haram, ISWAP, bandits, and those tagged unknown gunmen, there are rings of local criminals taking advantage of the present state of things to unleash terror on the people. These local criminals manifest as kidnappers, ritualists, armed robbers, and cultists. They can operate anywhere, especially on lonely paths, roads, and in the dark. It becomes necessary to therefore stop traveling by night and even stop going out in the dark all alone.
Dr. Francis Omotosho, Registrar, National Association of Government Approved Freight Forwarders, NAGAF, representing Alex Okweshi of Certified Institute of Shipping, highlighted the implication of insecurity to the maritime trade, while Osita Chukwu of Save Nigeria Freight Forwarders Coalition blamed the state of insecurity on government negligence.
Economic implication is high because you cannot move goods and services again. Go to the rail. They targeted rail as well. They have kidnapped so many people. People can no longer move rail track again. And all these result also into serious hardship. What cost us normally 500 naira before is now close to 2,000 naira, all because of security challenge. The rail that's supposed to be the cheapest means of moving goods is even higher than all other means of transport. Calls for serious attention. That's
security apparatus, most especially the people that are in charge. If Nigeria change security chiefs 10 times, what will 10 times in 1 year, it can never make a headway. quote me. The problem that this country lacks is that the elites and the people who have already seen themselves successful are not relating with those that are hungry. Let me put it that way.
The National Lockjaw Enforcement Agency, Ndlea Airport Command, in its quest to eradicate the use of illicit drugs and trafficking in Nigeria, took the sensitization campaign to Maritime Mohammed International Airport in collaboration with the African Association of Professional Freight Forwarders and Logistics of Nigeria, AFLON. Commander of Narcotics, Ndlea MMIA Command, while addressing journalists, advised freight forwarders to at all time ensure that at the point of examining or checking their consignment with the Ndlea, the owners or their representative are standing beside them in order to protect themselves from drug traffickers.
Well, as you are aware, since last year, the President and Commander-in-Chief, in person of President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, launched drug abuse, the war against drug abuse. And since then, the Chairman Chief Executive of Ndlea, Brigadier General Muhammad Muma Barwa, has directed that the advocacy, that is drug advocacy campaign, should be replicated across the whole country. And since my resumption in office here, we have visited so many organizations, so many places with the view to sensitize people on drug abuse and its dangers.
Further, Victor Akorede-Shotayo, Chairman, Airport Chapter of AFLON, and other stakeholders who spoke called on freight forwarders to be conscious of their clients who only delivers cargo to them for shipment via delivery companies.
On our nation, and the frequent trials between government agencies and freight forwarders. Some of the scenarios are just struggling and failing to be account. There is therefore a need for a forum as is for interaction and greater understanding across boards. This seminar is one of the deliberate efforts by Ndlea in partnership with our freight forwarders, please, you are now, and what I call it, you know, they say, that intermediary between government and this Ndlea. When you see something, please say out. You don't need to be afraid of anything. The topic of drug trafficking, in fact, is a wider one. Very, very important. If you talk it tomorrow, you continue to be saying it. All we need to do as a matter of advice, please and please, at least you are agent, you know much about your job. Okay, I want to say this, maybe export. Critically examine what it is. What is it? I think I have to appreciate you once again because if you ever put it.
On their part, participants highlight the benefits of the workshop.
Yeah, I learned a lot from the seminar because most of our colleagues are falling into trap from importer that they will bring shipment, they will send shipment for them to Korea. So after the examination from Ndlea, we find out that there is a drug there. By then they will catch the agent. So after the drug, you call the importer that the shipment that we called, their phone will switch off. So we are the agent that fall into that trap that we don't know anything about it.
Because most times the agents suffer for what they do not know about. But today, they have been able to identify how best to go about it. The man that gives you extra money from what you priced should be a thing for you to realize that something is behind the consignment. Then the other person that will always want to use a third party to deliver the shipment to you, that being available during the time of examination, is also another area where one have to be very, very careful about.
All right, so that's the wrap on the program today. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Now, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms currently displaying on your screen right now. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, I wonder what you're waiting for. So go to Nigeria Maritime TV right now, click on the subscription button. It is absolutely free. My name is Brownson Wana. I must say that I love what's behind me and it makes me feel real good. But until we meet again next week, please stay safe.